Frustrated. I'm sitting here right now, frustrated. You ever been there? How often are you frustrated? How often are you irritated and aggravated? So let me tell you my story right now. And then I'll give you a life lesson on frustration. I'm sitting here in a parking lot because I was on my way to a job to pick up a king-size mattress tonight. And I do work for a third-party company. They get the jobs and they have an app that I am attached to, and they post jobs on that app. And I take them, negotiate better pricing, take some, don't take some. Other guys in the area get to it. And so today's job, I had nothing scheduled for today. I always try to be productive. And it doesn't mean I'm always out there physically working and picking up junk. But I've already spent 2 or 3 hours in the office today working on and laying the groundwork for some deeper, higher paying residual income. But I saw this job was scheduled for tomorrow. And I can't do it tomorrow because I'm going to my son's wrestling tournament. I thought, well, let me check with them, see if we can get it on there tonight, get specifics on the job, and get a better price for it. They got right back with me with the details of the mattress, and it was a king size, so I upped the price. And, it's 45 minutes away from where I am. And I said, if we can do it tonight, let's do it. She confirmed the details. Whoever it is, it's always through text. Checking with me, hey, we confirmed the details. We've confirmed your price. Do you want us to set it up for you this evening? And I said yes. And thank you. So I guess that was about somewhere between 9 and 10 o'clock this morning. It is now nearly 3:45. And I left to head up there and opened up the app and noticed that the address information was not there. So I texted them and said there's no address in this information or contact information. And so then I just pulled over into this parking lot to see what their response was. And they came back and says, well, this is set up for this evening or for tomorrow evening. And you can probably see it. The frustration started setting in. But then they came right back and said, oh, I'm sorry. Can you only do it tonight? Or can you do it tomorrow? And I responded back with, this was already set up for me to do this evening. Are you telling me you did not do that? Now again, I'm probably not texting the same person. And so now I'm sitting here. So here's a lesson I want you to try to learn that I've learned a lot, but I'm still learning in this area of frustration. I want to group them all together for the case of this video, but frustration, irritation, aggravation. They're there to help you. And so when you feel yourself frustrated about a situation, or aggravated or irritated by a person, that's an opportunity for you to look at yourself. It's what we call the mirror principle in the Bible. The mote and the beam principle in the Bible. About getting aggravated with people and wanting to get that little splinter out of their eye because it aggravates us so much when we're not dealing with the beam coming out of our own eyes, which is our own aggravation and frustration. Or even a deeper picture that you're just got all kinds of problems. You got all kinds of sins and hypocritical ways about you, but you always are looking at other people. It can go both ways, but I'm telling you, most of the time, I'll say 95% of the time, when you're aggravated or irritated at somebody, the bigger issue is probably in you. Why are you in turmoil over this? Why are you not having peace about this? Why are you letting them irritate you? Because great peace have they that love thy law, and nothing shall offend them. See, if we're walking where we really should be, and we're really at peace with God in our life, it takes very much to actually irritate us. But we're humans. We're fleshly, and we don't do things right all the time, and we have those moments where people and circumstances really do aggravate us. And I'm telling you, that's a chance for you to look deep inside yourself and ask Father for some help, because there's definitely something there that you need to work on. It's just what I'm starting to call the offense principle. Everybody's offended today, and we think that just because you're offended, that the person that offended you is in the wrong, and that's just not the case. Most of the time, the person being offended is the one that's actually wrong. There's a whole lot deeper issue inside of you. So you don't have to get offended. You can disagree with people. You don't have to get offended. People can be downright hateful toward you about what you believe and don't believe. You don't have to get offended by it. If you get offended all the time, there's something wrong with you. That's just, it's biblical, universal truth. So for me, I'm just dealing with the frustration of, I'm going to tell you some lessons I've learned dealing with this. So I'm hoping you're tuning in, because this will help you. I've been through the battle. I've been through a lot of battles, and I've learned a lot of stuff. And by God's grace and His calling on my life, I'm going to use those to help you. Because I've caused a lot of problems in a lot of people's lives, and specifically my family, because of me not dealing with things properly. So now I'm sitting here, and I'm frustrated. I'm still feeling frustrated, because I did the right thing. I set this up. I did my part. They did not do theirs. I thought they'd done theirs, but somebody over there dropped the ball. And so, unless they get back with me with some kind of idea, because now I've been here 15 minutes and I ain't heard back from them, I've got to come up with, what am I going to do with the next 3 hours of my life? I had the next 3 hours planned out. It was going to be a nice drive. It was going to be a little hard work, me getting a king-size mattress down a flight of stairs. And I got some secrets to make that easier. And I was just going to have to keep it with me tonight because I wouldn't get that to the dump in time tonight. But just it's a great day here, nice cool evening drive, and go make some money. So I already had it planned. But now it's looking like that's not going to happen. So here's some lessons I've learned. Because I have been a complete bonehead and a jerk a lot of my life. And a lot of the time, the aggravation, the irritations, and the frustrations came because I was just selfish. Things weren't going my way. Things were not going how I planned. And I would just get tore out the frame. Angry. At my wife and children, at other people. I mean, I got some horror stories that I might tell you someday, or I might put Well, I got a call, and I got to take this, so we'll come back.